Yesterday during the US session was in a tight range. However, there was a potential trade by trading the breakdown of the descending triangle. And definitely you need to watch out for the right context and also to judge it together with the supply and demand. So do watch out in the trade review section. Hi, my name is Ming Jong and welcome to another episode of the daily market analysis for the S&P 500 E-mini futures for the session of 6th of November. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the market recap from yesterday's session and also a trade review that's in the 3 minutes time frame, which I will include the entry, the exit, and also the rationale behind. And going forward, I will share my trading plan for the session later together with the levels that I'm watching. So do watch out for that. So let's just get started. First of all, let me get back to the daily time frame and let's start from there. So as you can see in this daily chart, so yesterday was another bullish day, keep pushing up higher as expected. And the volume is very decent and nothing unusual or threatening at the moment. I think apart from just hitting the 3500 to 3520 resistance level and also a possible downtrend line here as a resistance. So far there wasn't too much things to worry about. Let me just get down to the hourly time frame and let's talk more on what's happening from yesterday. So you can see that the majority of the movement actually happened during the Globex period. So we have a consolidation followed by a rally up, push the S&P 500 up to around 3500 level resistance level, and subsequently during the US session it just managed to climb up a little bit and then form a tight range there. So that's actually what happened, and not very exciting for the yesterday's session. However, if we just dive into the smaller time frame, which is my trading time frame, there's definitely a potential trade happen. So as you can see that there was a triangle or a descending triangle here. I marked it up already, and because the entry actually happened somewhere around 12:30 or about 1 a.m. at my time zone, so definitely I did not take this trade. But first of all, let me just analyze a bit on about the context of the trade. So you can see that prior to the US opening session, we have a rally up, so that's during the Globex period, and subsequently we have a pullback, and during the US opening session, somewhere around 10:30 p.m. at my time zone, we have seen an acceleration to the upside. So this is a bit of the climatic run-up, and together with the increasing of the volume. So overall, you can see that, let me zoom in here, so you can see the volume clearly. So this is definitely a climatic run-up, and the volume is pretty consistent. And subsequently, you can see that there is a change of character which effectively stopped the immediate up move. So that's the up move, and we have a change of character with a slight increasing of the supply. And subsequently, the up move is stopped, and that actually go into a trading range, but is in a descending triangle format. So you can see that the descending triangle actually comes in very nicely. There was a false breakout or spring type of setup during the second leg down. So this is the change of character, the first leg down, supply increases, and subsequently we can see that the rally actually tested the downtrend line, and the second leg down actually break down of the previous support level, and that actually comes with a slight increasing of the supply as well. But you can see a very quick recovery back to the descending triangle. So definitely this is a false type of breakout, and subsequently we have seen another attempt to break out, but in this case we can see that this rally and also is the leg down is really different from the past two down leg. So this is a past two down leg, and this leg actually getting shorter, but take a look at the rally immediately follow. So this is the breakdown. So previously we have this breakdown and then followed by a quick recovery, and also you see that the rally actually touched this downtrend line. But this third leg down, also a breakdown of the previous support level, but in this case we have seen this rally is very weak, so it's not really able to overcome about halfway of the bearish bar, and also we can see that it didn't really touch this downtrend line, so that actually suggests that the demand is very poor at the moment. So prior downswing actually breakdown of the support, but you can see a very quick recovery to the upside. Despite that, we have also seen this kind of the touch of the downtrend line, but third leg down, and we can see that the rally follow right after the third leg down is actually very weak and just unable to touch this downtrend line, and subsequently you can see that actually just keep going down lower. So this is the first clue that we can just take this kind of the breakdown. So whenever there is a breakdown, I always want to judge the immediate rally as a test. So let's say that you think this is a breakdown. So what happened is a test. So the test is actually relatively strong, and you actually get back above the support level and also touch this supply line. So in this case, this possible breakdown, and we just need to judge the rally up, and we can see that the rally is very weak, and you can see there wasn't a touch of the supply line, and also is getting very weak rally with a very poor demand as well. So you can see the demand has been decreasing throughout, and in this case we can confirm by this bearish bar. So this acts as a reversal bar or a confirmation bar to enter short there. So once enter short, probably you will put your stop maybe at somewhere around the swing high so that you won't get stop out. You can see that right after the breakdown, there's actually a final attempt to rally up, but it didn't really create a higher high. Instead, it just happened to have a lower high here, and then subsequently we have this capitulation down move. So that could potentially be profitable if you enter a short entry just based on the breakdown of the descending triangle. So you can see that not every breakdown is equal. For example, this breakdown is actually a false breakdown, comes with a quick recovery, but this breakdown actually just confirmed by this weak rally and then followed by this confirmation bar. So that could potentially be a profitable entry with your stop somewhere around there. I think it's definitely more than 1 for the reward to risk ratio. So I think this could be one of the good trade, but too late for me to trade somewhere around 1 a.m. so definitely not for me. Alright, so let me just get down to the hourly time frame and let's talk about the current market condition. So we can see that the market is still in the up leg. Let me zoom out a bit. Yesterday I talked about the potential resistance level at about 3500 level, so that will be just based on the resistance level somewhere around 3500, and if you just take this, then I think this could be somewhere around 3520. So we still have a swing high level at around 3540, so that could be the immediate resistance level. And of course there's a swing high here, 3520, and also the previous resistance turn support at about 3480. So far the trading range will be from 3480 34.80 to around 35.20, so around 40 points. So right now I have a trade happening during this European London session, so I'm still holding it for long. I will just update you next video, but for the session later, I think we still can possibly rely on the support level at 34.80 and also the immediate resistance level at 35.20, because we just need to see how the price actually react from the support or also the resistance level, so that we can just decide whether to fade the trade or also to trade the trend continuation to the upside. So it really depends on how the price actually moves. So in the overall larger picture, let me zoom out a little bit here. We can see that it's still within this relatively large trading range. So if I think that this is a previous range and we have a breaking out, pullback, and then eventually have a trending up with a acceleration to the upside, climatic up move, and then followed by a change or corrector. So this is the downswing, and subsequently followed by another upswing and just an downswing, and currently we are still in this upswing. So there is definitely a chance to challenge the 35.40 swing high. So if we can overcome this, then I think that's around 35.90 or 87, so that will be the all-time high level. So pretty much we are still within this big trading range here. So we just need to see how you actually go for this up leg here, whether you can just continue to the upside and eventually initiate a breakout. Then that will be very bullish. This is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. So if you'd like to learn more on how to increase your winning rate, definitely check out the video that show on the screen right now, and do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get instant notification of my future video ideas. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.